Welcome to Old Nurse Knows. I'm Claire Kettler, Old Nurse, here to offer practical information about health, resources, and encouragement for you to improve your own physical, mental, and spiritual health. I've been privileged to be with families as their baby is born or their loved one is dying. I've seen frightening injuries and incredible recovery. I've spent years studying both medical and nursing topics. Own your health. You can be in charge. Hit the subscribe button. Feel free to check out my website, nhnursehealthcoach.org. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. Today's topic is Diet Recall, a Tool for Good Health, Episode 8. Today's quote is The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. Daily Diet Recall is a very simple and helpful tool for you to take control of what you eat. It can help you evaluate where you might want to start or continue on your journey to improved eating. Change can be hard, but armed with information, you can make different choices. Anyone can do a diet recall. Take a couple of minutes at a time convenient for you to review exactly what and how much you ate and drank in the past 24 hours. You could choose to do it at the end of the day, the middle of the day, or the beginning of the day, thinking about what you ate and drank yesterday. You could do this recall in your head, anywhere, anytime. It does not need to be written down, but you could choose to write it down if you'd like to track your progress and keep a record. Simply think about each time you ate or drank anything during the past 24 hours, the approximate time, the item of food or drink, the amount, and then evaluate quickly whether you are satisfied with what you consumed or could have chosen differently. By doing a diet recall, you can evaluate your food quality, your food quantity, which is whether you ate too much or too little overall, or maybe too much or too little of a specific item. You can also evaluate when you ate, where you ate, with whom, and what you were doing while eating. Why is all this evaluation needed? Unfortunately, the standard American or Western diet is extraordinarily crammed with processed food. The result is that record numbers of Americans are obese or overweight and suffer from some type of chronic disease related to their diet. Opinions differ as to the cause of this epidemic of obesity and resultant chronic health problems, but you can take control of your health by reviewing your diet and making changes as you're able. Small changes over time can add up to big benefits. What's the right diet? You will have to decide for yourself what's right for you and what you want to eat. The medical community has focused for decades on controlling cholesterol, believed to be one of the most important factors in heart disease. Heart disease remains the number one cause of premature death in the world. In fact, statins, one of the most widely prescribed drugs in the US, lower cholesterol by blocking your body's production of cholesterol. There's a type of familial, that means family, high cholesterol condition, and if you have that problem, you'll probably need a statin, but most other high cholesterol conditions can be controlled with diet. Too much food or too little of the wrong kind of food can cause hypertension, diabetes, and inflammatory diseases. One piece of candy or one soft drink is nothing to worry about, but a pattern of too much sugar or too many calories can bring about poor health. The U.S. Department of Agriculture dietary guidelines recommend limiting fat in meats, dairy, and limiting overall saturated fats while instead using vegetable oils. However, this low fat recommendation and concentration on plant based oils is in dispute. Nina Teicholz, that's Teichholz, published a bestseller book in 2014 on the history of how low fat foods became recommended by medical professionals. Science can and has been veered by whoever is paying for the research and their agenda, or perhaps incorrect assumptions. So it's not surprising at all that there's a difference of opinion on the type and amount of fat that should be consumed. Regardless, the majority of Americans eat a large amount of processed foods from childhood on. You could read all the food labels in order to learn about the nutrients in the processed foods that you're buying and eating, but you'll still be missing out on the highest levels of nutrients in the vegetable, fruit, dairy, and meat aisle in your grocery. And by consuming processed foods, you'll also be getting additives like dyes and preservatives that your body may not like. If you set a goal to eat one more vegetable per week, for instance, and instead eat the cookies on the kitchen counter, one technique that's been helpful for some people is to not buy the item that they don't want to eat. Have available the food item that you'd like to add to your diet. Don't have the item that you'd like to eliminate. Don't have it available. Review also the fluids you consumed during your diet recall, including alcohol and water. Water is very good for you, as you know. Black coffee and tea without the added sugar are good for you. However, sweet and alcoholic drinks may be addictive and add up to a surprising number of calories every day. If you struggle in the area of sweet drinks, make a small goal that's achievable, like eliminating sugar from your coffee or eliminating one sweet drink one day a week for 2 weeks. See how that goes. You can move on from there. Starting small might make what seems impossible to be possible. Also consider your interval of daily fasting. Do you have an eating time habit that you'd like to change, such as maybe you skip breakfast or maybe you snack in the evening? Though it's hard to curtail, evening eating before going to bed may add to problems controlling a person's weight. Opening a bag of chips while your mind is otherwise entertained is a great way to eat too many chips, and I say this from personal experience. If you want to set a goal in this area, try putting your evening snack in a small bowl and eat only that amount and not take seconds. In addition to the nutritional value of the food you eat, the total calories consumed are very important. Calories consumed in excess of what you need for the day will be stored as fat. Weight loss then becomes simply a matter of calories in versus calories out. In general, you can increase your calories expended by increasing your activity, or you can decrease your calories taken in order to lose weight, or both. Body mass index, or BMI, estimates the amount of body fat by using height and weight. A BMI of 25 or over indicates too much weight for your height. A BMI of 30 or over indicates obesity, which puts a person at higher risk for many undesirable health complications such as diabetes and heart disease. Find out your BMI by using a BMI calculator. Counting calories in and calories out can become a part of your diet recall. It's amazing when you start adding up the approximate calories of what you ate and what you expended for the day. You may find that you don't intend to eat that many calories and your activity was less than you expected. Knowledge is power. Today is a new day and you can do something different. There are many options to improving your eating. If you're interested, you'll devise your own methods and use the ones that work best for you. Some people find rewards to be helpful when working to achieve a goal. Try different rewards and different goals to keep your mouth and tummy happy. Take time and enjoy the food that you eat. Taste every bite. Don't be in a hurry to eat your food. Remember our quote, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." Diet is one of the biggest factors in your health. Take charge by doing a dietary recall, and based on the information you collect, set a tiny goal to improve your diet and work toward achieving it. If you find the goal to be too hard, change your goal to a different or smaller goal. The important thing is to keep trying. Don't beat yourself up over not meeting a goal. Once you start meeting a goal, you will find real power in the fact that you're able to take charge of your own health and you can then set a further goal. Keep trying. Don't give up. Till next time, this is Claire, old nurse on Old Nurse Knows. If life gives you lemons, make lemonade and then enjoy your lemonade. Visit me on my website at nhnursehealthcoach.org.